For a while now, Japan has been seen as a bit of a latecomer in the global AI race. But, well, that's all about to change. We're going to dive into the country's bold new master plan, a national strategy that's not just designed to catch up, but to actually lead.
And this, right here, is the mission statement at the very heart of it all. It's not just about building tech. It's about creating an entire ecosystem where AI innovation can just flourish. And they're not shy about it. This goal is laid out right in Japan's official AI Basic Plan. So for years, the story was pretty much one of lagging behind, right? AI adoption was slow, and investment, well, it was pretty small compared to the size of their economy. But here's the twist. The government is now looking at that problem and seeing a massive opportunity.
They're calling it a Hantenkosei, which translates to a strategic counteroffensive. And that's a really deliberate choice of words. It signals a major shift from a defensive posture to a proactive one. This is their moment to turn what looked like a weakness into a decisive strength.
So why now? What makes this the perfect moment to strike?
Well, it really boils down to two key factors. First, the global AI landscape is just changing so fast, and that's creating new openings. But maybe more importantly, Japan has a unique ace up its sleeve. Incredibly high-quality data in crucial sectors like industry, medicine, and research. And that, right there, could be their winning ticket.
To actually channel this counteroffensive, the whole strategy is built on a really clear framework, 4 pillars of action. Think of it as the blueprint for transforming the entire nation. So let's break them down.
First up, pillar number 1, and it's super simple and direct. Use AI. See, the thinking is, before you can innovate, you need adoption. So the plan starts with this fundamental society-wide push to get everyone, from the government to regular citizens, to just start using it. It's all about lowering the barrier to entry and building that familiarity from the ground up.
And this isn't just some vague idea either. We're seeing concrete pushes for AI and government services to make things more efficient, in healthcare for better diagnostics, in disaster prevention, and in giving powerful new tools to small and medium-sized businesses so they can compete on a much larger scale. The whole mantra is basically, let's try it first.
All right, pillar number 2 builds directly on the first one, create AI. It's not enough to just use technology from other countries. Japan is determined to build its own robust domestic AI development ecosystem. This is all about ensuring their own technological sovereignty.
So what does that actually look like? Well, it means investing in the whole shebang, from the ground up, building domestic data centers and getting more compute power, fostering a new generation of startups, and, crucially, developing foundational models that are uniquely suited to Japan's language, its culture, and its very specific industrial needs.
Pillar number 3 is a huge focus of this plan: enhance trust. Japan really gets that for AI to be truly adopted, people have to believe it's safe, reliable, and fair. Because without that trust, the technology is basically dead in the water. It's never going to reach its potential.
So, how are they planning on building this trust? For one, they're taking a leadership role in global discussions, like the Hiroshima AI process. And they're also strengthening their own AI Safety Institute to evaluate models not just for technical safety, but for their overall appropriateness.
And the final pillar, number 4, is all about the human element. Collaborate with AI. This pillar recognizes that the AI revolution isn't just about technology. It's a fundamental transformation in how we work, how we live, everything.
This means they're making massive investments in reskilling the workforce for all the new jobs that are coming. It means boosting AI literacy right from elementary school, and it's about actively shaping the future of work so that humans and AI can truly complement each other's strengths.
Now, underpinning all 4 of those pillars is one core philosophy. This is not a tech at all costs kind of strategy. It's a deeply human-centric approach, one that's focused on balancing that intense drive for innovation with a very clear-eyed view of the risks.
This is their official guiding principle. Before any policy gets made, it's measured against this standard. Does it respect human dignity? Does it promote diversity and inclusion? Does it uphold our fundamental rights? This stuff is absolutely non-negotiable.
This slide here really shows how they break that big principle down into practice. The guidelines call for fairness to avoid bias, for robust safety and security, for transparency in how the AI works, and for clear accountability when things go wrong. It's a really comprehensive framework for building AI that you can actually trust.
You know what makes this strategy so compelling is that it's not just some top-down government decree. It's really a call to action for every single part of Japanese society. Everyone has a specific role to play in this.
For businesses and for researchers, And this slide outlines their part. The mandate is crystal clear: build strong internal governance for AI development. They're the ones responsible for making sure their products are safe, transparent, and reliable before they ever reach the public.
The government's role, as you can see here, is to be the great enabler. Their job is to promote innovation through funding and deregulation, to lead by example by adopting AI themselves, and to drive that national effort to boost AI literacy for all citizens.
And finally, there's the public. The plan calls on every citizen to become an active participant, to develop their own AI literacy, to use these new tools responsibly, and to be really mindful of ethical issues, like the spread of misinformation.
So with this massive plan in place, how do you make sure it doesn't become outdated the moment it's published? I mean, AI moves so fast. The answer is in its structure. This isn't some static 5-year plan. It's designed to be agile and to evolve constantly.
They are explicitly building in a PDCA cycle. That's Plan, Do, Check, Act. This means they're going to constantly assess the strategy's progress, gather feedback, monitor new breakthroughs, and then adjust the plan accordingly. It's basically a living document.
And get this, the commitment to being agile is very real. The national plan is set to be officially reviewed and updated every single year. In the fast-moving world of AI, that kind of pace isn't just nice to have, it's absolutely essential.
So this brings us to the final big question. While other nations are focusing purely on technological power, Japan is betting on a very different path, one that's built on trust, on safety, and on human collaboration. So could this human-centric, super agile approach become the blueprint that the rest of the world decides to follow?